my name is Mary and this channel is Beauty Fit Yoga. If you like fitness and yoga tips, please subscribe to my channel for more of that. Today, however, I am going to be doing something a little different and talking about the importance of dog walking and the love that you can get from having a bond with your pet. Now, there is a science behind the connection with you and your pet, and it's very important to be aware of that. If you're passionate about your pet, you want to make sure that you're giving them the correct care and providing them with enough exercise to give them some good mental health. Dogs, for example, they need 3 walks a day, at least 30 minutes. This will greatly improve their health and their mental state. If they're showing any bad behaviors while walking, it's good to do some research and do some basic training. Now, if you're not familiar with how to walk your dog, there's some awesome companies that will provide walking. Now, as somebody who is common and used to walking dogs of all sorts, shapes, and sizes, I use some very basic, simple techniques in order to make the walking experience a lot more comfortable and enjoyable for you and your pet. A fun little trick is to have treats on you in order to reward your dog when they show some good behavior, such as when they're walking with you and the leash is very loose and they stay right by your side. Feel free to reward them when they are showing that behavior and they stick right by your side and sit down while you tell them to. Constantly giving them treats when they show good behavior will let them know that they are doing something good if you're having a tough dog to deal with. It's very important to make sure that you're giving the correct type of exercise for your dog. So if your dog is a senior, for example, you can shorten the duration of your walks in order to help it be easier on their joints. If it's a puppy and they're very energetic and they want to smell everything, make sure you let your puppy smell things. This helps them be aware of their surroundings and get used to their environment. It makes for a much more healthier dog, a good connection between you and your pet. Have a very energetic dog that likes to pull. Make sure to get a harness so that way you're not having a collar constantly choking at your dog. You never want to pull on your dog when they're pulling at the leash. You don't want to create a negative experience with your walking. So if he's a difficult dog to handle, make sure you get the right equipment in order to make the walking experience a happy one. If you're like me and you don't mind running, then when I have a very energetic dog and they are just pulling if I'm walking, I try to just go for a run and tire the dog out. With a husky that I'm used to walking, after about a mile of running her hard, she does get very tired. So even though she might try to start pulling in the beginning, if I pick up my pace and run with her, she does just great. So sometimes if you're willing to be open to new experiences and give yourself a little bit of a workout, you guys can help each other out. And not only will your pet make you healthier, but your pet might have a lot of fun too, being able to run instead of just walk. Now, if you're walking your dog and he gets aggressive towards other dogs and it is a problem that you can't manage, then try to take your dog out at less traffic times in order to reduce the stress on you and your pet. This will make it a lot easier. Now, if your dog does have an aggressive incident with another dog, never shout or hit your animal because he might associate that behavior from you with another animal or another dog. So you don't want to ever shout or hit your dog as a punishment, as it is going to be something that they may associate with the actual dog or other animal that they're dealing with. So you just never want to do that as a form of punishment. You never shout or you never hit your dog. If you want to make sure to train your dog to be less aggressive towards other dogs and it's something that you can't do with basic training, go find a professional that will be able to make it so you can take your dog out and have him be less aggressive towards other dogs. Remember to practice awareness around your dog and yourself every time you walk in order to make sure that it is a safe and happy experience. Hopefully these little tips that I gave you helped you out a little bit, and let me know in the comments below what you enjoy with your dog walks and what type of dogs you like, and if you have any tips and tricks that really help you when you go walking. I am an avid dog lover and very passionate about animals, and it is so very important to keep that bond between the humans and animals as strong as possible. We're not in this alone, we're all here together. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe. Thanks.